Good morning, Turtle Club. It is 8 o'clock a.m. Eastern Time out here in the United States of America, Georgia. And we are playing some Pocket Monster Monday, our Pokemon Emerald playthrough, where we are going to be the best, like no one ever was. Well, at least that's what we tell ourselves. What we're doing here is we're actually just playing through to the Elite Four, beating them, getting in the Hall of Fame on this wonderful, wonderful game here, this Generation 3 game back from the dark ages of Pokemon. And then we're giving away 7 prizes to people who have watched the stream, who have commented, people who are members of the Turtle Club. We will have a point where we'll be able to put everybody into a drawing, and then we will be giving away the team that we registered to the Elite Four to 6 lucky people, and 1 bonus prize to a 7th lucky person. So back where we were, though, is we made this big, huge, long trek, right? We finally got Rock Smash. We got all the way to the tunnel. We made our way all the way back to Petalburg, and lo and behold, that's where we weren't supposed to be. And what we wound up finding out is there's actually a path that we missed. And it's this northern path here. And so where we had gone west, because it was like, oh, we got all these cool stuff to do things, this path we had missed out on. So there's a few things we can do over here. Not too many. But like this battle tower, there's not much we can do here. But what we can do, though, is we can go fight the Wind Street family, which we have yet to fight, and we can move on forward to another cave up here. So I think with the way our Pokemon are set up, especially when I show you guys Magikarp, Magikarp needs 177 points of experience points to become a Gyarados. So I think between Magikarp, Alakazam, and Marshtomp, I'm 99.9% sure that we can go completely in here and tell this wonderful family of Pokemon trainers to have a nice day in the politest way possible. So I think that's what we're going to do first. It's a little bit of storyline kind of stuff, and then we're going to go up to this cave that should take us to the very, very tippy top of the, I don't remember the exact name of it, but it's the place where you get lava cookies. So wow, level 16. Yeah, I think we got this. Pokemon. I kind of feel like we want to like double shift, like put Magikarp in, and then put Electrike in, and maybe get that last little bit there. See, we're almost level 16. So I think we can like double dip and put Mightyena out for the Intimidate bonus. Well, I was hoping they'd like fight and we'd be able to like tank the bite, but that's okay. Here we go. Bam. Oh, Magikarp didn't level up. Oh, gross. Okay, maybe we go Magikarp versus Zigzagoon. Maybe this is the world we live in now. Maybe we can do that. Let's find out. Fight, tackle. How good are you at tackling on this? It's not the worst thing that's happened to us, but his headbutt kind of hurts. So let's switch out back to Electrike. Electrike's not going to really enjoy this entirely, but Tail Whip might hurt. Maybe we get some lucky on some paralyze. Because we're definitely not going to be able to do a whole lot of damage with tackle. Yeah, oh, berry time. Okay. Okay, that's you know, that's horrible for us, but we can take like a headbutt, and now we're gonna basically triple rotate again. And if we get another 66 experience, we need 177. So we need 111 experience off this guy. Split 3 ways, it ain't gonna happen. But we so hit the wrong move. We just picked up Roar not too long ago with Mighty Ina. Roar's a good move when you're out and about and don't really want to do a whole lot. Forces the Pokemon to flee if it's smaller than you. Now, one of the things about this that happens here is it's a whole run. So there's in the original Pokemon game there's the trainer bridge, and it's very similar to this kind of setup. And I really like how it plays out. We're gonna go to Zam, and we're gonna be able to nuke this, and we're gonna have a Gyarados up front for the next fight, because we should definitely get the remaining experience points we need after this. And where we're going, having a water flying Pokemon is going to be really, really good for us. There we go, 276 experience. Bam. Magikarp's evolving. Go, Magikarp, go! I don't remember if we had which carp we had. I think we're going to wind up with Intimidate Gyarados, though, which is fine. The little whiskered mustache he's got there is pretty awesome. I hope everybody's Pokemon Mondays or Pocket Monster Mondays going great today. My Monday's going pretty good. I can't complain. I can't complain. You know, it's dark 30 out in Georgia right now. It's getting a little light out, at least from what I can tell through the, you know, it's got that little dawn kind of light out there. Yeah, it's an Intimidate Gyarados, which, you know, Intimidate's not a horrible move. We basically, at this point, have a duplicate rollout. That's a problem. That's a big problem, because we are of the flying variety, and rollout is of the rock variety. Hey, this will work, though. And the answer to will we switch out is absolutely going to be yes. We're going to switch out to Electrike. If we could redo our party layout, we would. But unfortunately, we can't really. And we're just going to kind of just, you know, dip out. Do the same thing we've been doing for the last couple streams. You know, it's unfortunate that this is the way this game works, but it really is how we have to go about it. Where you want to level up a lower Pokemon that really can't fend for itself, especially when you catch a new one, you just got to do the bait and switch. A Numel. Okay, so on the bright side, we can go from Electrike to Gyarados. course, the only drawback with Gyarados is that it is Intimidate, so it is going to add a little bit of time, but we're not speedrunning on this. We're just playing for the play, right? Grandma! We're gonna be smacked by Grandma because we made the granddaughter cry. Alright. Is this a ghost type? Oh, no, this is a fighting psychic. We absolutely rock the Gyarados because the bite will do damage against the psychic side and won't care so much about the fighting side. Unless it starts doing, you know, the protect thing, but... Oh, and that flunch is just great. So, first time I played this game, forever ago, right? This is a 2004 game. We had trouble with the Wind Street family. The strat guide we were using at the time also kind of said you're going to have trouble with these people. Wind Street grandson. Macho Brace. Macho Brace was kind of an interesting item. Not a lot of people really knew what it did unless they had the information for it. But it's one of those that actually help with your training on your Pokemon. We'll go to the bag and see exactly how it describes it. Here we go. Macho Brace. Promotes growth but reduces speed. So the speed stat doesn't increase as much as the other stats, which get a boost. It's not a bad item to have, really. The game has gotten a whole lot easier since then, though. I mean, this is before, you know, bottle caps and whatnot. And, you know, we took it on the chin there a couple times. We will admit that. So we're going to go down here and heal up. Healing and saving in Pokemon. If you're playing on mobile especially, the saving part's super important. So this is what we've forgotten. We've taken the wrong turn way back at Albuquerque Turtle Club. So now we're running up here, cutting through all these people. We've actually, you know, we've done some training. We actually went up here and beat a lot of these trainers early on for experience, but we forgot about this cave entirely. Now, there is another path, just so you guys are aware, but it's blocked. Not as bad as the block from, you know, like the original game with Team Rocket, but still pretty bad. Pokemon-wise, we got Gyarados, we got Marshtomp. We're going to switch out Electrite front. Actually, you know, lies all lies. We're going to go and switch out Slackoth up front because getting a Vigoroth out of this would be really good. Also, if we should so happen to find us a fire type in here... Oh, excellent. Excellent. Slugma, we are going to fight and do way more damage than we thought he was going to. Yawn is going to be a long-term problem. Let's check our bag. Do we happen to have anything that actually will wake the Pokemon up? We do. So we're just going to go ahead and throw the Pokeball this turn then. And actually, this probably do good for a Great Ball. One roll, two roll, three roll. Yes. So now we got a bona fide fire type, which will actually do us some good later. And we also now are getting to boulder puzzles. Numel is not a bad fire Pokemon. But I feel like we don't need to catch one. We're gonna hit this thing with Rock Smash. Okay. Yeah, that's abysmal. We knew that was gonna be abysmal too, probably. So, switch out. Here we go, Marsh Top. I'm just gonna water this wonderful ground fire type. Two more levels and we get a Vigoroth. Vigoroth will be probably our best Pokemon going into Norman. Wow. Okay, so we can't use Strength. Oh, Coughing's here. Interesting. Interesting. Poison gas is not our favorite move to be hit by. Just not the way we're open for this. Alright, let's go ahead, knock him out though. Hopefully we got something like Cure Poison. Not those. Not those. So... no antidotes either. Ugh. This is probably one of the worst ideas we've had. Oh, yes. Raspberries. Those heal burns, though, I think. Could be wrong. I'm probably right, though. And unfortunately, yeah, I'll burn. Alright. Peach berries, yes. Don't believe peaches heal poison either. It does, yes. How fortuitous. No, we didn't want to plant one. Oh, no. Did we do that wrong? We so did that wrong, didn't we? I was pretty sure we went to bag, and then we said to like, Alright, well, that's a peach berry we'll never get back. It's a peach berry we'll never get fruit from. As has been mentioned a couple times, the dry cell battery for our game cartridge is dead. It happens with these games. It means we can't do certain really cool things. And one of those cool things happens to be time doesn't go forward. Kindler Bryant. Okay. bright in his Kindle. We're getting really kind of lopsided. I know I can go with Marshtop and just knock this out, but we need to get some levels on Gyarados. Okay, okay. Sure would be good. There we go, flinch. And we just probably use a tackle to finish off the rest of that. Yep. To be mindful of our Pokepower points. Slugma, yes. Slack off. Pop back out there. And thank you, Turtle Club, for those that are stopping by and lurking today. Hey, Shadows! Speaking of lurkers, there's the Supreme Lurker himself. Thanks for popping in. And also, for those that are lurking, thank you for dropping likes as well. Those are always appreciated. And if you like the content, you know, you don't have to drop one if you don't. But if you don't like the content, you can always dislike it as well. Silver14, welcome to the stream. Okay, that's a yawn. We are not a fan of being yawned at. We are probably, yep, we're sleeping. That's a bummer. Okay. Well, the fastest thing we can do at this point is we can go ahead and use a Chesterberry and pop that to wake him up. Or wake her up. Smog's not the best thing for us to be hit with. Because I think it can do some sort of status effect. Yawn. Just pop Slag off back out there. It's low enough to where we can actually do some damage. Okay. Well. Shift back out to Gyarados, because Yawn is just one of those that just is annoying. As long as we don't get yawned at. There we go. Ember. Not very effective. Alright, sweet. Took down the Slugma, get some experience points. Defeated the Kindler. Pretty good all around. Pretty good all around. Alright. So, I need romantic battle. I'm somewhat decent. Hello, Matt Cole. Welcome to the channel. Shroomish versus Slackoff. Alright. We'll switch out. We really need something that can do some more damage about these Shroomishes and stuff. Alakazam does some pretty good work for us. But we definitely, once we get through this little stretch that we're going through, we probably want to take Numel out. I don't know who will swap for Numel, though. I mean, we have a couple of our utility Pokemon that we really just need to keep around with us. Yep, we'll switch back out. We'll probably get rid of Mightyena, to be honest. To be honest, Mightyena is probably who we swap out. Alright, Side Beam out the Roselia. Take out Poison type here. Let's see what we can do from here. You prefer the older gen Pokemon games yourself? You know, I have a special place in my heart for them. I really do. There are some things about the newer gen that are very nice quality of life improvements. And it makes sense when you look at it from like a real world technology standpoint, right? I mean, think about this. This is 2004 when this game first came out. The iPhone and the BlackBerry and those things were kind of first making their way on the scene. So portable internet at your fingertips really wasn't a thing until a little bit later. So having to go to a computer to actually store stuff and load stuff and all that, that makes sense. Um, is it annoying? Sure, especially after I've played Sword and Shield, right? I mean, it's just like, oof, no. Okay, we're gonna put up Marsh Tump for this one. But some of the other things, like actually having to be mindful of who you bring in your party, having to a little bit of the grind. You know, there's nothing that actually ever hurt somebody with a grind, right? I really do feel like for maximum enjoyment of the game, having to focus on it, level them up, put some time into it, it does a person good. You know, not instant gratification kind of thing, which is really unfortunate with how Game Freak did the latest gen. And there's a lot of stuff in Sword Shield, but there's not a lot of content. I just don't know how you accomplish that. Like, there's so much just great stuff in it, but you can completely blow through that game in, especially with the way you can farm candy in the wild zones. I bet if you actually really wanted to just go through it, right, and beat it, you could easily accomplish that in like 30 hours. Like, if you were focused on it, if you were tearing through it, 30 hours, Pokemon game over. Maybe 40 hours with the current DLC. And that's really pushing it. Really pushing it. And I mean, you know, like, beat it is like game credits roll, and you go back to your home, right? So, like, of the DLC content, which doesn't take very long at all to beat, I'm counting like 2 of those 10 hours additional for you actually getting your Sword Shield Legendary. Because it's just like 10 fights. But yeah, older gen like this is pretty neat, actually. Alright. Oh, this is the guy that teaches us headbutt. Oh no. This is the hidden power move, right? Or the secret room move. Secret power, yeah. Yeah, this is one of those things that's kind of cool. And I really, really wish they would have brought this back. Like, secret power, the hidden base thing, with the way Pokemon Sword Shield's done, and with the wild zone and all that, this is something that should have absolutely happened. And the fact they didn't add it just makes me kind of... It's a huge whiff. Yeah, and what's funny, you bring that up, Matt, about the type advantages and the fact that the grind and all that, you know, is better, and the fact that the newer ones are easier. And I don't disagree at all. Like, the exception to that, and I'm saying as far as like new games that they've come out with, talking about like the last 3 iterations of Pokemon, right? So we have Sun Moon, Sword Shield, and Ruby Sapphire XY. I think XY Ruby Sapphire had some good improvements, but it didn't really do what I call dumbing down the game. I think that was the last really well, for lack of a better good term for it, balanced Pokemon game. Personally, I think that, like, Sun Moon, way too handholdy. Like, there's the four islands. The storyline was pretty good for Sun Moon. Don't get me wrong. There's a phenomenally good storyline with how they did the islands for that. That's not a trainer? I thought it was a trainer. Alright. But after you beat the first island, after you've gone through the bulk of the game mechanics, you shouldn't be getting tutorial from other places, in my opinion. It's just excessive. So this guy should be martial arts based, so like fighting type. A chop. Not bad. But yeah, as far as it getting easier, the funny thing about that, Matt, is I don't know why they did that. I'm really not really sure why they made Pokemon easier like that, because the target audience, the target age range, you know, I get it. I'm a big kid. I'm not the target age range for this. I was not the target age range back in 2004 when this game came out. I just happen to like this type of RPG. I think it's really well done. It's one of those things that back in the day I could pick up a Game Boy while I was at work at my desk in between tasks and play a little bit to let my brain kind of meander to think on stuff in the back burner. But the younger crowd, the younger audience who was, oh, can I like sneak into the sandstorm like this? Oh, that's lame. Okay, I gotta go all the way around again. That's on me. You wouldn't see that happen at all in the current gens. But you know, for the game being easied, dumbed down, what does it say about Game Freak and Nintendo's opinion of the average player in that age range? I mean, you don't make something easier unless you're getting a lot of people having feedback that the game is too hard, right? I mean, and it's got to be public, not testers saying that. So it's like if I'm a game tester and I say the game's too hard, there's like, well, if it's too hard, you just got to keep getting better at it, because we're not going to tweak things for being hard. You know, I've not beaten Sun Moon. Digrat, my wife, that's her handle, Digrat. She's beat Sun Moon. She actually Moon specifically, and she hated it. She's beaten it specifically so we can actually get Pokemon to a certain stage. Let's just. But and you know, the gym thing we switch up for trials. That's okay. It was just way too expository. Sun Moon is less a Pokemon game and more a Pokemon story, which isn't a horrible thing. You know, overall, holistically, you know, having a Pokemon story that you get to just steer through is not in and of itself bad. I mean, look at Pokemon Snap. That's a storyline game, great game. It's got some game mechanics you go through, and the story kind of plays itself out. There's some people that would say that the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon games are very similar as well, to where you're kind of less doing game stuff and more doing like story forwarding stuff. There's less of a grind in those kind of games, right? But there's a point where if you're going to say this game is a Pokemon core game, then there's certain things that you have to own up to for that. And that is, you know, you're playing a game and not, you know, attending a story session. Hey, we get a Vigoroth after this fight. Good. I'm all about that. All about that. We're about to have one of the best normal types in the whole entire game, and he's a utility Pokemon for us. So he's really not going to be all that amazing, but he's still going to be pretty amazing. But yeah, you know, and the gym thing for the trial thing, I think that was okay. I mean, for the story they were going for the underlying plot they were going for, I'm fine with that. I would have no problem with that. I just feel like it was less a Pokemon game and more an incomplete kind of story at that point. All right, so kind of want to keep Vigoroth out there just to get him to 20. I feel like if we have a team of 20s going up to Norman, we should be fine with our big guns for backup. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Not even a crit. He just dropped the elbow on this thing. And here is... ah, another Slugma. Interesting. I half expect... because I've not played Emerald to completion ever. I've done Sapphire, I've done Ruby. I've had this copy of Emerald for the longest time, since before I was married. Little ninja kid. But I remember there being a whole lot more Spinda in this area. Oh, Trapinch would be amazing to catch. He's ground type at this moment, because he then becomes ground dragon later. Yeah, this Vigoroth is doing some work, guys. This is the reason why we spent so much time earlier on in the series getting us a Slackoth. It wasn't because Slackoth itself was amazing. It was more so because that's a trainer. That's a double battle. Let's prep for that. Yeah, Vigoroth is just such a heavy-hitting Pokemon. Strength, bam. Okay, Mighty's speed went down. Coughing flinched. Okay, so Vigoroth. We're going to have Strength Baltoy, but we're going to put out the Electrike. So we can get some more experience with this Electrike this way. A Sandshrew. Oh, that's horrible. We really weren't hoping that was what we were going to fight afterwards. Hopefully we can Oko this. That's not an Oko. Oh, Electrike, I am so sorry. We chose poorly. We so chose poorly. Oh, here comes a ground move. Oh, a Ninjask. Oh, okay. No ground move. Great. Feel like we do this. Hello, Floyd. Welcome to the channel. Alright, so we got it down to this last Ninjask. We've got some pretty good experience point spread for the Pokemon that we're wanting to level up. We lower down the speed. I was hoping we'd be able to double team, you know, 2-on-1 and be okay, but that's fine. Oh no, Floyd. What we plan on doing is in the actual video description, once we get the Elite Four beaten, we're just going for main playthrough. But yeah, we Nuzlocke for this game. We have other games we'd like to play once we get the Elite Four beaten, the Hall of Fame. And so we're going to go beyond that at that point to something else. But some Nuzlocks are pretty good. But this particular one, not so much. Fury Swipes. Do we really want it? Not really. Not over the moves we got. No. Yes. Yes, this is the game where you get Rayquaza. Rayquaza is obtained halfway through this game. So the Elite Four is fairly easy after that. And there's Aaron, which is a Pokemon that doesn't want to be hit by Rock Smash, I'll tell you that much. But yeah, the way the storyline on this works out is once you get to the Dragon Trainer, yeah, Drake's a part of the Elite Four on this one. No, we're still going to level 20. Yeah, the Elite Four in the gym lineup on this one's pretty odd too. What's going on? Oh yeah, man. No advertising, people. No shout outs. So we're getting there. Anybody say anything after we talk to the people? Nope. Are we kind of stuck? Or are we... No, we're not stuck. Okay, that's good. A Super Repel. Not the worst thing for us to think about using right now, actually. Bam. Yeah, we already know that. Got some trainer stuff coming out here. Parasol, ward off this filthy. Nah. Okay, we got a Numel. We expect a Numel fight. That's fine. Don't think Numel can cleanly take that out. We thought we were going to go really far spelunking on this episode today with that cave that we thought we had ahead, but it was a real short cave. Wound up doing a lot more in this little volcanic area instead. Getting closer to 28. Ether. That'll come in handy sometime far, far down the future when we're in the Elite Four battle. Collecting ashes and Pokemon. Now the ash collection thing is kind of neat. It eventually lets you build and craft some kind of cool stuff. A spin does. All right. So this is a Pokemon that we've been trying to avoid in the wild, because in the wild they're pretty just irritating. They're one of the most unique Pokemon though. The IVs for the Spinda actually determine where the spots on the Spinda wind up going. Did that take out Vigoroth? No, it didn't, but we have a confused Vigoroth now. But the interesting thing is, because of the way the IVs and everything play out for the Spindas, and this is the craziest thing ever, but for Spinda collectors, in Generation 3, there's 256 varieties of Spinda. Think about that, Turtle Club. If you think about that, there's 30 slots in a box, right? 5 rows, 6 Pokemon per row. So if you were to collect every single Spinda this game has to offer, you are looking at the maximum number of boxes you'll have to use is 8 total boxes out of your 10 for this game. 8 out of 10 boxes. That's insane. Now I do know a couple of people who have went for it and have tried to do it. Since Generation 6 or 7, I can't remember. It's one of the two that came out within the last like 8 years. The Spinda variations got toned down a lot. A lot. Instead of it being 256, I want to say it's like 30. He's not. Alright. Volcanic ash fashioned into glass. That's kind of cool. You there, little ninja kid. We have a suit sack now. Alright. And because I know everybody that's not seen this game before wants to know what's going on with it. So here's the suit sack. We just watched over 5. There's not enough ash here. I can't make glass with this to make you a blue flute. So there's not like a menu, and you just walk until you collect enough ash, and then he'll tell you what you can make with it. It takes a lot for the white flute, and all the different flutes do some different things, which is kind of neat. One like eliminates confusion. One, actually I didn't mean to rock smash him with the strength there. Rock Smash is not effective against poison because fighting moves are not effective against poison. Smog, and it missed. Hey, we can deal with that. Level 20 Vigoroth. Alright, so we're going to switch out. Coughing coming up, so we're going to do the bait and switch. We're going to switch from Electrike masterfully into the Alakazam Psychic type, and that's what I'll be doing for the next Pokemon he throws out also. Hey, we actually might get 2 levels off this one Pokemon. That'd be great. I doubt it. Splitting the Coughing in 2, probably not going to give us enough, but you never know. Hey, we got the Alakazam up. Alright. Recover. I don't believe that's hit point based. Oh, it is. Okay. Alright, we want to keep teleport, confusion. We'll get rid of for recover. And level 17 Electrike. Hey, like I said, we could have gotten 2. I wasn't sure if we were going to get 2, though. Alright. Quick attack. We will absolutely get rid of Lear. And we'll pull out Electrike in here. And if this coughing here is actually within a pretty decent level, yeah, we'll go for it. Okay, we went for it. It was a failure. Let's back it out. Oh, Electrike's got such bad physical attack, but his special attack is just amazing. It may not be a horrible thing for us to think about using going to the big mall shop once we get to it and buying some TMs. I don't really want to spend a whole lot of time at the game corner doing that. Alright. And we're still rocking our super repel. Yeah, let's go over here. This might be the first stream where we don't save at a Pokemon Center. Which, you know, we knew this was a possibility. Oh, we forgot to change our Pokemon layout. Alright, that's fine. It's not the best thing to have happen to us. But it's fine. Hey, crit. Okay. Alright, let's go Pokemon. Let's go ahead and switch this out. Electrike, you're going to be front. Not exactly center, but at least front. Repel's effect wore off. We're fine with that. Oh, there we go. Falibor Town. There's no gyms here. There's nothing really of super importance that we're for certain here. There is one of those battle tents. Each of the battle tents have just some strange stuff going on. Oh, there's somebody actually using the Pokemon computer. Now, I do want to say one of the things that, you know, we were talking, Matt and I, earlier, about the older Pokemon games. New Pokemon game, you don't have to go to the computer, but since we have to, we can actually talk to somebody. And check that out. Lynette. We know it's Lynette's computer now. House is on Route 114. And now when we actually pull this up, it's someone's PC. But we know it's Lynette. Why? Alright. It's fine. The game wants to be that way, the game can be that way. We're going to move Mighty Ina. And we're going to change it out for our Slugma. Because we know we'll be leveling it up eventually as well. Alright. We're not going to continue box operations. There's a Fossil Maniac here, so we're getting closer to where we can start doing some stuff with some fossils. Not sure which fossil we should get, though. It's not like Sword Shield where you get all the fossils. Okay. We are probably going to be ending stream, since we're here at this nice, wonderful town. And we're probably going to end the stream like a minute or so early. TM28 for dig. We will absolutely love us a TM28. Um, Interesting. I don't remember there was anything super important about that, but Route 14, surprisingly high number of fishermen, some soy bacon there, maybe something right here. Hey, there's a gold nugget, awesome. So we'll just take this opportunity, since we're winding the stream down the day, to check a couple of these houses out. Team Magma, those guys aren't good. Oh, Pokemon Mart, here we go. Oh, there's a Skitty. Meow. Metronome. Huh. Alright. Who should we teach metronome to? Alakazam's the only one that learns it, so we're going to say no for now. If we decide that we want to teach it to somebody else, it'd be amazing. Alright. We're going to sell. We are going to sell this nugget. I don't think we have any of those items that... Nope, everything looks good here. So now we're just going to see if there's anything we can buy. Great balls. Go for 3. Not many. You know, not a horrible amount. Super potions. Let's go up to 20 of those, because we probably get beat up. We do like the repels. Make traveling a lot easier for us. Let's go ahead and buy a few of those too. And that's pretty much it. Pretty productive. We got to the next town. We got to the next Pokemon Center. We beat quite a number of trainers. We're getting some plot. That's plot that is superfluous. We're getting a lot of that out of the way. So I think we're going to go ahead and end it here, though. Next Monday, we will make the trek to the top of this mountain that we're still traversing to see what's going on with Team Magma, that molten team. We've already seen enough of Team Aqua. That's the real cool thing about Team Aqua and Magma. They're actually, Sapphire was Team Aqua and Ruby was Team Magma, but here in Emerald, we get to fight both of them. So that's kind of neat. But thank you, Lurk Squad, for hanging out with us. Shadow, the Supreme Lurker. Silver and Matt, thank you for popping in saying hello. Floyd, thank you for popping in as well. I'm actually showing that you should be able to speak again if you're still here, but looks like the viewer count went down slightly after he got muted. So, but everybody, thank you for popping in. Really appreciate you. Wednesday, we're going to be back in the Magical Kingdom with Donald, Goofy, and Sora for some more Kingdom Hearts. This Friday, of course, we'll be back with some Fortnite. And Saturday morning, we do have another game we'll be streaming. We're really excited to do this one for the month of October and probably November. It'll take for us to beat this other game. It is going to be really cool. I don't know what that emoji is. Sometimes these emojis just look so different. What is that? Can I paste it? No, I can't. Can I just copy it? Nope. It looks like some sort of cool smiley though, so thank you, Shadow, for that. I'll have to look at it a little bit closer when I'm not so far away from the screen. But Turtle Club, I myself am going to have a good night. You out there, have yourself a good morning. Just a little heart guy. Okay, so not anything like super special or something. All right, cool. Everyone out there, have yourself a good breakfast, good lunch, a good dinner. Have yourself a good day, a good week. It's Monday. Monday people say is the worst day of the week, but It's also the first day of the week. It sets the whole tone for your week. So if you try to be positive that your week will be better, just start by an hour and see if you can positive outcome. But whatever you do, Total Club, make sure you wash your hands, stay safe, have a good one, and take care, guys. Thanks for watching.